What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo. Welcome to my channel. It is Yimbo Reviews Everything. Hello. This is episode 35 of Yimbo Buys Everything. And if you can't tell, I am incredibly excited tonight because I wrote out so many notes upon notes. I have so much cool stuff to show you guys tonight. So I'm just really excited. I really was looking forward to this. I mean, I look forward to it every week, but this is to me, this is the, I don't know. It's just, I'm very excited. So, how's everybody doing? First of all, for those of you here in the chat, comments, here we go, already coming in. Yeah, that's my boy Paul. You guys know him. And if not, like I said, I always recommend, please go sub that guy, especially if you like watching gaming streams, because Gaming with Fox is the man. So thank you very much. And he will remind you to hit that like button, everybody. So please hit that like button. That will help. That's a big help. And Rabbit's Den Collectibles in the house, my boy. How you doing, my man? And Benny Blitzfigs, what's going on, dude? So as always, right after me at 8:30, to continue, having some nice toy talk, are the Lazy Boys. So that is Green Geek. It's our boy Zach. Thor 2012. That's June. And Blitzfigs, which is Benny. So thank you, guys. Who else is in here? Hey, Sunsy's in the house. You guys know my he's been on twice already. I love No Chewing. What's going on, my man? And this is Autumn Night. Oh, what's going on, Eric? So King Eternal over here on YouTube. Oh, sorry, just need a little thing there. And Unworthy Collector, what's going on? Oh, this is so cool. I am so fired up. Let me get my banner going on. Bloop. So as you guys know, part of the Hasbro's network. So again, through my channel or through any of the Hasbro's channels, we're all trying to crank stuff out. I know Ozzy, 88 Figs, has been making some new videos. I was checking out some toy hunts that he went on. So go check him out. Lazy Boys, like I said, are coming on at 8:30 after me through their channel. And then we're all part of the Lazy Boys also run the Pick Bar. So we all have been, doing some cool stuff. I'm telling you, it's been hype. So, what's going on? How are you, Miguel? What's going on, dude? How are you? Good to see you. Doing well. That's what I'm telling you. I am so pumped. I'm so pumped. So one more little sip. Ooh, all right. So what else am I going to tell you? All right. So again, this is solo. This is a solo week, which is good because I'm going to have that hard out 8:30. Next week might be a longer show. I'm just going to throw that out there because I have a very, very special guest. He's excited, so I think it's pretty cool if I already announce it now. It is Realm of Toys 89. Our friend Frank is going to be joining me, and I know this is going to be, outside of talking to him in group chats, it's going to be my first conversation with him and my chance to really get to hear, where he started and what he's doing now, and it's just really cool. And just I love hearing all of our toy photography origin stories. And that's been a focus of mine. Like just so you guys know, we mentioned it on the Pick Bar episode this past Wednesday, but we really do want to bring people on. I want to talk. I want to really focus on interviewing and doing a lot of fun stuff with the stream. So again, hit me up on Instagram. That is always the easiest place. It's Yimbo Reviews Everything. That's kind of my main contact point. But again, thank you guys so much. So there's that. So Frank is coming on next week. Super excited. So Realm of Toys 89. And then in 2 weeks, tentatively, my friend Cal from my wrestling collab group, he is Side Fig Gig. So it's side_fig_gig 2. This is his second account. His first one, I'm going to be asking him about what happened to it. I think it was pretty massive. I'm not sure. I feel terrible because we all put so much work into this stuff. So I'm very curious about hearing that, what happened with that whole thing and why he had to make a whole second account. But then obviously, again, just talking about toys. So like I said, hit me up on Instagram. I'd love to have you on here or the Pick Bar or Lazy Boys. We have 3 different shows that we love to get to talk to you guys. So Clint's in the house. What's up, Clintastic? How you doing, buddy? And Opt's here, my boy Rob. How are you, my man? Oh, this is so great. Okay, so before getting into the toys, the one last thing, and I like to jump right in, but this is a good piece of housekeeping. So if you live in the New York, New Jersey area, and I want to mention it now because I'm going to keep kind of hyping it up because I had such a blast a few weeks ago going to that Wayne Toy Fair. And on March, why didn't I write the date down? I think it's 26. Benny, you can correct me in the chat. We're going on this Saturday, so it's a whole weekend. It's at the Wayne Pal facility. So it's Wayne, New Jersey. They're having ToyCon New Jersey, so you can Google it. There's or they run their Facebook page a little bit, I guess, more frequently. So, but all the stuff is posted. So go check it out because that's where I got my information. It's just boop, and it's super easy to go to. And yeah, like I had a blast the last time meeting up with some of my, toy photographers and toy collectors that I've been talking to on Instagram. And the list is growing. So far, people I've spoken to. So I know I'm going on that Saturday. I know Blitzfigs is going like the 26th. All right, good. Yeah. We're going. And this is perfect. I love this timing. Agent Variant. So my man George is going to be there. So who else? Lago Figs. I've talked about him a ton. I love Lago. So, again, check his stuff out. He makes some really great reels of his, displayed hot toys. Oh, they're so great. But he's also a toy news guy. So Lago's great. So that's Dave. Realm is going to be going. So that's great. So I get to meet Frank in person. Agent Variant's going to be coming. I'm hoping my buddy Dan, the Captain 1134, my neighbor down the road. And then Super Cool. That's with the Q. So go check out Super Cool because Mark and his buddy Vic and Liquid Enigma. That's it. See, I didn't write that down, but I remembered. Oh, come on, brain. That worked. So I'm just super pumped. I'm not trying to pull an Avengers team or Justice League together, but we straight up, that's 7 of us. So that we kind of have a little Justice League of photographers and collectors going. And I would just, anybody, it's just a great time. It's a great time. So if you're in that, New York, New Jersey area, it would be really cool. A bunch of us are meeting up. All right. So what else did I want to mention? Oh man. All right. So I'm gonna leave the housekeeping for the end because you know how I like to do it, everybody. I like to get to the toys. So let's get going. Again, I'm just going to remind you guys to hit that like button and also, subbing is always appreciated. So is ringing that bell to be notified because I've been this week and today, I feel like I did a pretty good job promoting the stream on Instagram, but I'm not always that good. So, hitting that bell will save, a little bit of that in case I don't get around to it. You'll get notified. It's a really nice thing. I told you I'm amped up. I'm talking so fast. I know. I'm going to slow down for a second. Okay. So now here we go. We are getting into the fresh hunts. I have toy photography tips. I have it all. So where to start? If you looked, again, not that I anticipate anybody, I never expect anyone to, but if you happened to see my story today, I wrote my notes and I just had to point this out because Paz from Star Wars, I put Paz Vila, like Bob the Builder, Bob Vila. I don't know what I was doing. You guys know I've been upfront with the fact my Star Wars fandom. I'm a fan. I love it. I buy all of the stuff, but it's not what I know deeply. So yeah, that's so I know it's Paz. It's Paz. Well, here's the first one. Now he's not a box, so I'm just gonna show him off, but this is the Paz. What is it? Visla. This is the carbonized graphite carbon optic. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm just reading it. So it's the carbonized graphite. All right. This is sick. This is a really sharp looking figure. I'm not gonna I can tell already. It looks like he has some nice articulation on the above crunch, but the waist is gonna bother me. But he's a big old bruiser who just kind of, he's got his big chain gun. So I'm super fired up. Mandalorian, I'm not I unapologetically will say Mando is my favorite Star Wars character. Full stop. I think it's because I never connected to a character in Star Wars to the extent that I have because of the dad vibes that Mando gives me with Baby Yoda, with Grogu. And I've just oh my God, my wife and I used to call our daughter Cam Grogu because just the mannerism. She was Baby Yoda. So my little girl is Baby Yoda. So Mando, I love Grogu, and I love everything about the stuff that they're doing right now. So I'm excited. I'm not going to dwell too much longer because what do you guys think? Anything good? So let's see. JoJo Star Wars custom might come too. Ooh, Oh, that's awesome. That's for the Wayne con. That's fantastic. Yeah, Rabbit's Den. Yeah, this was a Target buy. So this was a pre-order. This was one. I want to say I had to approve 5 different delays through Target. I think I got 5 different delays, and I know I canceled the Leia eventually because I have the Endor one, and like I decided I just need one of each character for Star Wars, like the main people. So I had the Endor Leia. So I canceled that white Alpha, with the buns. But I couldn't. I had to keep him. So I have a really nice growing collection of Mandalorians. I don't know what to do. I gotta open these up. I gotta open them up. I need to figure out a better shooting system right now because I only have like 2 diorama print setups to use for Star Wars, and I gotta come up with something better. Like my Street Dio. Like by Street Dio, I can do anything in there. So I just gotta figure something out for Star Wars because I really do want to crack those bad boys open. So that was exciting. I was very pumped about that. Oh, fresh hunt. So this is yesterday. All right, so Unworthy Collector. All right, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it looks gorgeous. And I will say, Realm of Toys, 89. When this stuff pops in my head, I like to shout it out. He had an awesome shot with Mando and Paz flying next to him. So if you do want to get a clearer shot, ooh, look at this. Hang on a second. Hang on. I forgot I set this up. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm trying so hard. My kids give me a little bit of time. Here we go. Check this out. So let me just see real quick. How's this working? Oh, perfect. Okay. So there's Frank's page, Realm of Toys, and I'm not logged in, so this is probably going to yell at me, but there's the shot. So anyway, it's literally his latest shot. This is such a good one. It's such a good one. So go check that out because you'll get a better look of Paz right there. So bloop, coming back to you guys. All right. Oh, Rabbit, what did he say? Oh, yeah. See, I only went for Paz. Any Mandalorian. So I don't even know just anybody with a Mandalorian helmet I've been buying. So that's who I've been getting. And just kind of like riding out whoever else I have right now. Hey, there's our boy Green Geek 88. What's going on, Zach? Good to see you. Remember, I was telling everybody 8:30. Go check you guys out. The PC monitor for backgrounds. Oh yeah, that's true. I haven't had a lot of success when I've used my laptop. This thing that I'm on, this particular one, because it's a 13-inch screen. I had trouble with it in the past, but I did have more success when I started using my TV down here because I could AirPlay. I have an Apple TV connected to it, so I can download a high-res image of a background and throw that up. The thing now this is the catch is the ground. So maybe I can use either the diorama print base from either of them because I have the which one is it? It's the space station in danger. So it's like the red lights and emergency situation. And then I have the space town. So I have the nice granular sand based. So that you're right. If I use those in conjunction with the TV, I might be able to pull that off. All right. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. Greek in the house. All right. So George, what do you think? I haven't had any success using monitors. It is hard because obviously with lighting, that's the biggest thing is getting that reflection and glare. So what I've had to do when I've done it in the past is when I'm trying to light the figures from the front so they can, we can see their details clearly. If it gets reflected off, I will take the 2 different shots and then have to mask and erase so I can get that cleared up. So that's why I haven't been doing it because I'm if you notice, and when it's for those of you guys that talk to me in different group chats, time is important for all of us, and I know going into certain things this is gonna be a big one. All right, it's gonna take me a lot of editing. So that's kind of anytime I go to use a TV now, that's it's gonna take editing. So that's why it's been easier to snap stuff in my different pre-made dios that I have. But again, I'm gonna try it. And then let's see. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm telling you, it depends. I crank down the shutter, so I really try to block a lot of the light from coming in. You just have to play around with the camera settings. You will get it to look really good. Benny, what are you saying? A piece of plexiglass. Paint wants to say black. All right, that's not bad. See, toy photography tips. Thanks, Benny. Yeah, green, kinetic sand. Yeah, dude. I mean, like for my Space Town, for the diorama prints, I love sprinkling the kinetic sand all over that. Although my entire bag of that, like just normal sand, is used for my Yimbonia Grayskull setup. So I'm gonna have to get another bag of kinetic sand. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep, and King Eternal saying the same thing too. Yeah, absolutely. Use it from an angle, right? So, Star Wars. So that's Paz. I'm super psyched for Paz. All right, I'm gonna give you a little discount heads up, and I know some people have been posting this, and I've seen it around. So this today, I never thought I was gonna. I actually own this. I actually have a post from last December, like when this first came out, because this was when, if you guys have been friends with me for a while, I would like super into. I want 70. I want 112 vehicles, 112 vehicles, and anything I could find, I would buy, and mostly from McFarlane. So my wife found this this bat cycle for me. I took a picture of it about a fresh hunt with a couple of things and posted it. And about a week, I gave it a week, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna use this for. And I got Lobo. I talked about him, like I've posted him whenever he came out from Amazon. Today, $7. So I returned it when it was 25. This is like one of the few clearance wins that I was able to get. So I'm very proud of myself. And now this works really well for Lobo. I mean, like, I'm sure I could do other stuff. I saw some people also customizing this and doing things with, I don't know, the skull and this, you can move things around. I'm just going to keep this as a Lobo cycle because it's awesome. And it'll make me shoot Lobo more, which is cool because I like Lobo. Like I said, I don't know if I ever needed more than one Lobo figure. Like that Storm Collectibles one is ridiculously sick looking. But this is it. There's my boy, the main man. That's all I need. That's all I need for Lobo. So there you go, guys. It's $7 right now, $7.49 or whatever it was. So, hey, Toy Addict in the house. What's going on, dude? I was just talking about that $7.49 bat cycle. So, what are we saying here? Got some cool shots of that bike. The bike is neat. The bike is neat. I took a shot of it for the collab I did with Eric and a bunch of other people today. And Rob, it was for our, we're focusing on our Sunday group as like a photography skill, which I love. I'm like super into it. But we went water, which makes me like just anything messing with figures that's not like kit bashing is like as far as I've usually go. So the water, it's not even the water on the figure because that's why I picked Lobo. I was like, all right, McFarlane's like they could take a beating. But my diorama, I should have used the diorama, but it was either that or on a table. I don't know. It was a mess. So I was soaking everything and I just tapped out. But you can go check that out. I posted it this morning. I showed the Pixar because I added Pixar effects to it. I dropped the opacity. So it looks I think it looks really awesome. But it I couldn't capture the actual droplets, which I was going for. So not that it's cheating, but it felt like cheating. I made that joke. But I do want to try it again. I just need to be outside. I need to like screw around when I could just kind of get down in the dirt. So, yeah, man, dude, I'm telling you, Variant, you got to get in here, man. It's a good time. I forget. Did we even talk about what the next week's is? I don't even know. All right, so there we go. So $7. Go look for that if you were interested. Like I said, there's been a lot of cool customization things happening with that bike, and for $7, like, yeah, like snap some of those skeleton things off. Like it's not a big deal if you're into, if that's like I think you're interested in. Moving on. All right, I just have to shout this guy out now. Again, not that you have to pretend, not that you have to watch everything that I do, but I made a reel. I've been trying to do some like real reviews, quote unquote. And I did one of the Shocker. So since I had him open here, let's get him. I know you guys have seen this retro wave a million times around, but outside of missing the lines, I love this figure. HC Yellow Jacket just took some ridiculous shots with Scarlet, like with the two of them posing. So this is a cool one. If you haven't seen it, as you can see, I actually posed him in the reel. Like what I was going for was like the Randy Orton. because that's pretty neat that it's like the whole gauntlet pops off. So, and it's like on there, yeah. So that's how that works. Nothing crazy. But I really like both sets of hands, and the effects are really cool. Like very cool for there it is. But yeah, they're really nice effects. They fit his character. I know that Marvel uses or Hasbro reuses stuff all the time, but it looks really good. So I'm super pumped. On Wednesday, we're doing we've been doing a Spider-Man collab that Path the Collector started, and it's like a webhead. I forget what the hashtags are, but it's a Spider-Man collab. So this Wednesday is Insurmountable Odds, and I haven't taken it yet, but Shocker's going to be in there for sure. Because I'm just going to throw every Spider-Man villain that I can, because that's what we do to Peter. We beat him up. So Shocker's awesome. Seriously, guys, it's an awesome figure, and I have to ask HC what he did. I don't know if he used a black permanent line. That's the thing that bothers me. I don't think I could have the stillness of the hand to like draw the lines in. I know some people do that. I think I'd have to give him a wash, but I still haven't done the wash with the thing yet. I'm sorry, Midnight. I'm sorry, Midnight. I haven't done it, Midnight Stars. It's more time. It's time. So when I wash the thing, eventually I'll wash Shocker too, because he needs it. And this figure is so good. And he's this is such a pure comic book version of him that like he's gonna stay in the collection forever. So he's definitely somebody I'm gonna mess around with. Okay, this is such a goofy purchase. Moving on. All right, let's check let's check real quick. Stuck some lighting effects from the storm, put with the circle effects. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. I gotta mess around. That's between him. Like Electro, Mysterio, like basically every kind of like retro guy that I've been scooping up. I never got that retro Venom, which is a bummer. But I have some ideas. All right, moving on. So Shocker's fun. He's definitely worthwhile. And just going back to like, I get what they're doing with the line in terms of keeping some of the design things like the lines and things like the simplicity of some of the villains. To match that. I don't know if it is more of an animated series look. I guess that's what they're going for, right? So they're nailing it, but just that pure comic book. I just wish he had the lines. The lines. Always let the lines. Even with the Spider-Man figures, Okay. This is so goofy now. So I definitely broke protocol when I picked this one up. And my wife was like, I thought you weren't going to do it. So I bought more Fortnite figures. The only original ones I had he's back in there, so I don't want to. I would knock everything over. But I have the 8-ball that was the Jazzwares, and I have the Galaxy guy somewhere. The purple, he's also back in there somewhere. So they were cool. And again, I took 2 shots with them. I thought I was maybe two each. I thought I was going to use them more. So that's where I stopped myself. I did buy other Fortnite figures that I tubbed. Like I have some of those Jazzwares ones. So see what happens. But I really do. I like Hasbro. I like Hasbro's stuff typically. I always demand more from them, but I really do like their figures. And I know Cox Create, our boy Josh, he's the one that I first saw post the weight set that came with Meowsicles. I know you guys have seen this set before too, but oh my goodness, if you need like weightlifting equipment for your figures, this is an awesome set. And now here's the catch, because the set is beautiful. Like I love that there's an actual bend to it. I have another dumbbell that is from a WWE John Cena figure that's with the red in it, and it does that same thing. I love that. I love that they put that in there. This weight bench though is so good. It's so good. Seriously, with the 2 different layers, like levels, so you can actually drop it down. Oh, like this is a great set. It's a very cool set. So Meowsicles is great. The only thing I just realized as I'm talking, so he came with the dumbbell too, which I wanted. I forgot to grab. He has fist hands, and then he also has 2 really awesome like big yellow knives with like brass knuckly spiked. They're really cool looking. So you have to trust me if you haven't seen it. But the guns with the holsters that work. I love the little details and let's see. There he is. All right, getting in there. Just the little details, the cat scratches, all sorts of stuff like on the pants. And look at this ab crunch. Look at that ab crunch. Like I'm telling you, I really like whoever from Hasbro under their umbrella. This is a cool line, and I'm stopping here. I'm not gonna get any more, but oh yeah, here we go, Green. I've done it, dude. The weight bench. This is why I bought it. But this is what I want to tell you. I've been carrying it around all day. You know, he's been like my fidget figure. he's really fun. He feels great. He's easy to pose. He's very much G.I. Joe like to some extent. But look at look at that crunch, the back crunch. The articulation on this particular Fortnite figure, and maybe more. So if you guys have any more, I was about to. Sorry, I was reading a comment here. Unworthy Collector just bought my nephew that and was jealous, dude. I saw more today, so like I don't know. I strike out all the time with like the retro Spider-Man figures. There's always stuff that I won't be able to see in my Targets, but I did see a bunch of these, and my Walmart. The Walmart had a few of those too. So keep an eye out. Walmarts are definitely restocking like crazy right now. So they're, I don't know what shipping containers they got, but it's a lot of them. But yeah, so Meowsicles, that's really great, man. And then the only Fortnite figure, Agent Peely. He's another one. I have Agent Peely in the package still because I bought a handful of those Fortnite figures from Jazzwares, and after only taking a couple of shots with 8-Ball and Galaxy or whatever his name was, I just was like, I keep them in the tubs until I have like a good idea. So, but he's gonna be part of my Gomez versus the Multiverse. Like that is happening. I have a lot of other stuff. I mean, like the Mezco group has been using as a tag, so it's starting to grow. My Gomez awareness campaign. But yeah, I have this cool shot coming up. But he's part of like my random assortment team. It's my Gomez ragtag heroes across the multiverse. So that he's going to be one of those. So I am very excited about that. And you know what? Peely could fit right in there. Wall trash. Yeah, but spoiler alert. Well, one of the big talking points that Frank and I are going to discuss, Realm of Toys and I next week, I found the Dark Knight Wave. And I broke my McFarlane self-imposed ban because I was influenced by everybody that already has them. And they said they're really good. And the thigh swivel, it's got thigh swivel. Hey, thigh swivel is very important. It really, like for dynamic posing, it is. So if Toddy's going to be fixing stuff, I collect McFarlane stuff. I have been stopping myself because I've been unhappy with some things. He's addressing it. He is. So the other big thing that I need to do, and I think I'm going to try it out next week. If you guys, you can let me know in the chat if you'd want to see me. The only thing is, like, I'd be nervous about this, but maybe not, is trying the McFarlane torso mod, like, for you guys. So I have a little, like razor blade, like a, X-Acto, whatever knife. So I've talked to enough people now where, between Misty Owl figures helping me out, Toy Cinematography showed me some pictures of what he did too. So I think I could do it. I think I can. It doesn't have to be super crazy to get what, the articulation you need. So if you guys are down, let me know. Dude, I know. Have you seen the modded figures? Because you're getting chest to belt articulation. And now you're getting thigh swivel on this wave. And then Misty Owl was showing me too, like comparatively, like, I think some of these new Batman figures, he's shrinking down a smidge. It's enough to get me hyped. It's enough to get me hyped. And no chewing, right? All right, good. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it out. The only thing that's why I was like, please don't cut like my sub would be a bad way to perform a live. But I think it's just real. I think it's just a little shaving. I don't like now. I have a better idea of what to do. So I might try a midweek, maybe when I'm sitting there watching something with my wife, and just test one, like maybe on like my Batman Beyond figure, because that one I love. I love that character, and because it works on all of them. Like everybody that does it, it's winning me over. It's winning me over. And see, I had already walked away. That's the thing, Eric. I walked away. I was done. And I was like, at the very least, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get the Build-A-Figures, just the Build-A-Figures, or not the Build-A-Figures, the big daddies like Darkseid, I have Steppenwolf, and then I passed on Swamp Thing. But then I saw Clayface, and I haven't ordered Clayface. But you know what? I'm gonna throw this up. This is part of my. Here we go. I'll take a little enhancing the presentation, thanks to talking to my man Eric over there. So here we go. Sharing. Boop. So this was just announced. These guys, was that today or yesterday? Today, right? Let's just take a look. If you haven't, and again, I'm not trying to sell anyone on McFarlane because I have literally been condemning him since the summer. Like since July, I've been very upset with like my Deathstroke and all sorts. So the big ones though have always been a win for me. So when I saw these two today, I pre-ordered them. I got them. They're gonna come out, I think, August. That's right. Look at that Killer Croc. I love the Arkham series, like tremendous. I love those games. I love the look. I played Arkham Asylum twice. I think I played each of them once or twice. I don't know. This is all before kids, so I had more time. But that's a cool looking figure, man. Those big ones are great. I saw Swamp Thing, and I had to pass because he was so big. All right. Now, this is a actual legitimate, like, annoyance, and because people have pointed out now that there are no articulation at the wrists, which is very frustrating. And then it also made me realize that there's no, like, open hands. So that's a bummer. I'm not gonna lie. Like that. This is. I may have jumped on it too early. No, this is cool. It's gonna be cool. Those big figures. I made a joke in one of the chats. I was just like, "What do I use them for anyway?" I just like. It's usually Superman or Batman. Like they're gonna get punched in the face or they're gonna stand imposingly behind. So I really don't care so much about those. Dynamic posing. I feel like it really depends on the character for what kind of articulation I'm looking for. So let's see here. Yeah, let's Greeny, yeah, Arkham City. Yeah, one of dude, they're the best. Like all of those games, even Origins was really awesome. And I wish I had gone back to play that around Christmas time, just because it's one of it gave me Batman Returns vibes. Toy Addict, let's see. The Sewer Dial from Street Sets. Oh, dude, for sure. Or the Diorama prints too. Also make a really good one. But yeah. I know. That's a really good idea. Blitz, yeah, the Arkham Knight Scarecrow with those needle fingers. That's a good one. Opt, getting it. Yeah, all right. The NECA Kessler Wolf. That'd be another good pairing. All right, Eric, let's see. Killer Croc needs jaw articulation. And this is where, if we continue complaining enough, obviously it sounds like things are getting through. So one of the big things that I know McFarlane's been slammed, because I've said this and I've been sick of like the whole double dipping, like give us both heads, give us an unmasked. If you're going to really, I'm tired of that. I'm not doing it anymore. I've never done it with him and I'm not going to do it. Like, it's just really frustrating because it's such an easy thing to throw in there. So I'm with you. It would need jaw articulate. I hope, but I doubt it. I don't know. Again, the way I see, I have so many toys to shoot and so little time. So with the amount that I'll be shooting them, I'm excited because I do love those looks. Let's see, Rabbit's Den, pre-ordered Croc and Man Bat, but real for the sculpt. That's what I'm saying. Like they're sculpt people. I'm not worried about articulation so much. I will say it's also absurd that I didn't realize that Batman, that the 12-inch statue is going to have a wired cape. Like, come on. Like, if you can do it for the big things and make it for the 1 to 12 scale, we're going to get Todd there. Peacemaker without the mask needs to be sold. I had a Peacemaker in my hand. I took my shot. Like, again, for those of you that do check out my story, I posted a really goofy WWE Ultimates Peacemaker, like just me being really silly with it. So I took it, and I want to, I'll post that at some point this week. But I had the Peacemaker, but it was still $25 at Target. And I'm sorry, like that's a $7 figure for me. Like I will, but the scale and the elbows. So I do want a Peacemaker. I'm really banking on. We saw the Hot Toys come out this week, or announced. I want a Mafex or a Mafex and or a Mezco, either one. That's that's kind of like I would do that. I would get a John Cena. So there we go. How are we doing on time? 8:21. Oh, this show. I have so much stuff. But this is good. This is a good thing, fellas. This is good. All right. So that was my open stuff, I think. Oh, last thing on Fortnite. Last thing. So I did a special daddy-son trip to Walmart, going on a toy hunt. Took my boy on a toy hunt, and we're going through, and that's where I saw like, oh man, they were restocking. That's where I found the Dark Knight wave that I'm going to talk about next week, and they had this set too. And I had been on the fence, and I had told myself, well, if I see it, maybe I'll get it. And then our friend Isaiah Mezco McSwain did an awesome shot, and I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be like a water guy, but guess what, guys? Not real water. I'm going to make like a water dio. I'm going to. Because, spoiler alert, I got the Fortnite Shark. The fork knife. The Fortnite Shark. So I like this guy a lot. He's very detailed. Here we go. Whoa. Can I get in there with the auto? He's got a real nasty look to him. It's a scaled shark, and I'm not going to bother now, but I love that this thing can like hook and jet ski, and here he's got the jet skis. Do I need it? No, but this was like I told my wife, I'm like, all right, this is technically for me and my son, so because he really likes the shark, and I wanted the water skis. So I don't know, guys, maybe this summer, I will do a lot more with this stuff, because I am very excited. I really like that. I have a scaled fishing pole. That was the other thing. So it's a great set. I think it was 20 or 22 bucks. This is not terrible. This was a little bit more the Meowsicles with the set, but if you're looking for those accessories, I'm just telling you that the figures are cool too. Like they are. You won't be disappointed. You'll be pleasantly surprised. I'll tell you that. All right, let me. Oh, dude, I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. And Age of Variant. Just get back to the bikes. Received the Drifter bike, and all right. Reading too fast. Just to get back on the bikes, I just received the Drifter bike, and it's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Well, interesting. I passed on it. I bought it. I bought that whole set and the bike, the first wave, the 3 figures in the bike. And then I was during my no buys October, like when I was doing my culling of big bad pre-orders, I got rid of it. I also have enough motorcycles now because I have 2 of the ones that Rabbit got me into, the ones at Target for $10. Those 112 scale motorcycles are beautiful. They're beautiful, and $10, like the Harleys. So I have 2 of those. I have the Fortnite, I know, the ATV, which I still need to paint into like G.I. Joe Cobra. And I have the White Knight Bat Cycle, and I like that a lot too. That's just sitting in the Bat Cave dio I have right now. Oh, and the Bat Raptor. So those figures, I mean, like those all seem to be, but they're all massive. So I kind of also assumed that motorcycle would be on the bigger side. Maybe it's something like this. Hang on a second. Going back to bikes, because this was the very first bike when I told myself I'm going to be a toy photographer, and I was going through all the like my toy collection, just without being actively in it, and just like, what do I have? Because I had plenty of toys. This was the Biker Taker. I bought this Biker Taker from Toys R Us, like back in probably 2005, and this is awesome too as a WWE one. But I wish I could show you. The other thing is over there. It's big. This is big because WWE figures are, 8 inches? I think Eric could tell me, right? 7, 8. So this is a bigger scale. So that was another reason when I remembered this bike. I'm like, God, that Batman cycle. Like, I'm just gonna stick to the Harleys. But again, if you got it, I'm sure you're gonna make it look great. Like that's the whole thing. All right, let's see. Deadpool reeling in the shark. Yeah, dude, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Remember when Zombie Cloud took one of those? Toy Addict found a beat up one at Hobby Lobby. Looks so real with the rust and all. Which one are you talking about? One of those the 112 Harleys? That's awesome. That's with the rust. Yeah, because that's the one thing at Target, those $10 ones, they're just, neat and clean. But yeah, maybe weathering. That's a good idea. Weathering the bike. Interesting. Art Mattel wants to go. Dude, ultimate or like wrestling figures are big, right? Like they're bigger. Like they tower like an inch or two above like a Legend. No, I feel like that Cena like that was why I had to put him up against Orange Cassidy because Eric got to see it in the wrestling group chat. I put him up against Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin because I needed like guys that are closer in size, and those are two smaller wrestlers that I wanted to see. Ooh, maybe they'll fit in as good bad guys with Legends. And I think against the Shocker, they're still like Orange Cassidy's still a little bit taller, so it's nuts. Taker on Punisher's bike is good. Yeah, that would be good too. See the Punisher motorcycle like that like that's that same look as this one, but then that Punisher bike, that's actually the Punisher bike. This bike is why I don't own the Punisher bike, because that was definitely on my list when I first started like actively rebuying stuff a year ago. 7-inch. All right, so thanks. All right, appreciate that, Rabbit. Yeah, like I said, just I knew it was a slightly larger scale than oh, all right, here we go. Sorry, I get distracted with the comments. So 7-inch, yeah. All right, I appreciate it, Rabbit. Thank you, because the 112, like I said, I knew they were going to be a little bit bigger. Oh, all right. So it is 8:28. All right, Benny, I hear you, man. You guys got to go get set up. I am having such a blast, but this is good. This is why we do this, and for me, it saves more content for next week. So I'm going to give you guys a preview in this last 2-minute thing. So stuff to come back for. Number one, I bought those Disney mini brands. So I opened one egg up, and I got a C-3PO. I got a little Mickey Mouse kitchen set box. And then this is really cool, a little Lightning McQueen. Bloop. Remote control. It also came with 2 Disney princesses, so I gave them to my daughter so she can give them to her toys. I had another one, so I'm going to save this for a future unboxing. I'm very excited, or future stream. And then my quick toy photography tips. I picked this up today at this new store that opened called At Home. So it's $3.49. And that is perfect for more accessories. So on Instagram, before I started here, I showed the mess of my accessories. So this is going to help with that. And then this was the other thing I grabbed, which is a little light bar. I know we always talk about lighting. Now, I'm going to tell you, it was $10 as opposed to the $15 that it might go for at Walmart. It is not as powerful as I was hoping. So I don't know how good it's going to be in the long run. So, the light bar. So it's cool, but it was definitely not as strong as like my Ulanzi light, So just keep that in mind. I'm still going to probably hang on to it for, if it's not for figure shooting, then maybe something else. Okay. This is going to be my teaser for either next week or in 2 weeks, or maybe I'll do a mid-week stream. I don't know. I'll do something. Maybe I'll do it. Dave, thanks, man. I know you got to get over there to Lazy Boys. So this is going to be my teaser. I know some people just got them today. I got mine today. So I'm so hyped. So look, Eric, Autumn Night, I could do more turtle stuff. I know I have the movies Turtles, but I have been so excited for the comic because then I can use my party wagon that Green Geek helped me get. So I'm going to save it. I was going to unbox it tonight, but we are out of time. I knew I was going to have too much content, this is a good thing. This is so good. So next week, I'm going to talk more in depth about these guys because now instead of opening it live, I will just open it and have all the accessories to show you in detail. So this is going to be a deep dive. This was the whole reason I rocked this shirt. So thank you to my brother-in-law, Mike, who you've seen on my show before. And other than that, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Rabbit. It's a cool set, man. It's a really cool set. It was Toy Addict. The t-shirt was the teaser. That was the whole but now all right, I'll have to save. I have another really cool turtle shirt that I'll have to dig out for the next turtle themed episode because this was technically not a turtle themed episode. But that's it. Oh man. All right. I want to send you guys over. Last one. World's smallest Lincoln Logs. Sorry. My wife goes, Why would you buy this? That's not going to scale. But I just had to tell you guys, it's like something ridiculous. 49, there it is, 49 pieces. So you can build the little Lincoln Logs. Like, I played with Lincoln Logs as a kid. I would build the cabins and stuff. So now I'm going to build a tiny little cabin, and it will go with my action figures. So I just hadn't seen that World's Smallest. I just want to show it off. I will, again, show more in detail. All my toys kind of stay right at my feet. And then, next week I go, oh, what did I not talk about? So that's what we're going to do for next week. Or the weeks, next week's. Because next week, I'm really pumped. So next week, Realm of Toys 89 again. So I'm going to set up the stream so you can remind yourself as soon as possible, because it's going to be a blast. Frank is very excited. I'm very excited. And we're going to have a lot of cool stuff to talk about. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it, Barry. I'm so excited to hang out with you again, man. I'm so pumped. The Ouija board, I did not see the Ouija board. They had the Etch-a-Sketch. They had like Uno cards, but they were like big. So it wasn't the smallest little things. Like, it wasn't as many of those size. And what else? Yeah, my man. I'll see you tomorrow too, dude. So thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. This was a blast. I really need, I just needed to, this is a perfect outlet. I love hanging out with you guys. So thank you so much. This was really a lot of fun. I hope I helped with some toy purchases or toy decisions, or gave you some ideas for future stuff. And again, go check out the Lazy Boys. They are up there right now. And just thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful night. I still need to work on my sign off. So this is what I used to do on my podcast. This is Yimbo, and you've just been reviewed. But it kind of feels a little corny now. So let me know in the comments, after this fact. I need to work on my closing. But anyway, everybody, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, in all earnestly, all sincerity. But seriously, like, this is wonderful. Stay focused on what you can control and just have yourself an awesome week. And I'll see you guys soon. All right? See you next week. Bye, everybody. See ya.